hate being the person that has to stand up and say, wait a minute, someone else wants to do this. And I mean, you said, I could look at my own wife. I mean, my wife just irritates me. But I'm telling you, the way he wrote some stories, my dog in this house is not Michael Jackson. I don't care about Michael Jackson. I care about the truth. And I really, really care about the rules we're creating for how we evaluate these kind of stories. Because that is radically changing in a very dangerous way. And if the Wade Robson story is allowed to stand, then I seriously, Glenn, I do not know how a rich, famous person is able to defend themselves against any allegation. Because I have evaluated these kind of stories for years now, and this one is the most inexplicable that I have ever seen.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Well, because in all seriousness, again, he could be telling the truth, but if he is, then on what basis would any story ever be discredited? I could talk to you for hours about this, but let me just give you a couple of highlights. I mean, here's a guy who, I'm forgetting about the fact that at 12 years old, he testified in a civil complaint that Jackson never did anything to him, and he was the greatest thing ever. I'm discounting that, okay? He's 12 years old, and supposedly still being abused. But at 22 years old, as an adult celebrity, okay, people need to understand, he's a celebrity. This is a guy who allegedly
Well, there's not anybody in the stream right now, which is kind of funny because I'm trying to build this channel, man, but it's not helping me. No one's helping me. Even Jade's not here right now. Unfortunately, Jade slipped out in the snow. She lives in New York, so it's snowing a lot there right now, and she slipped. Just want to let you know that, guys. So the show, the normal show, Salt, Iron, and Kerosene, is obviously going to be a little bit late this week. I still owe you one episode as well. I will let you know that will go up this weekend. And then the newest episode, which is the episode that we're watching right now, our review of that will be up right after that. We're getting on a schedule with this stuff, guys. I promise. We will make sure that everything is good to go when it comes to getting this show back on the road now that there's new episodes of the show again. So catch me and Jade here. I promise, once again, we'll every Thursday since it's a new episode, we're going to do our episode afterwards. And I'm going to try to have it up by Friday night at the latest. And like I said, it'll be on schedule this time. Just wanted to give you an update from Jackers. He's out in Sioux Falls. Fucking dumb bastard. Me and Jade still haven't told him that, Supernatural isn't real. Because like I said, last time I tried to tell him that even Barney the dinosaur isn't real, the fucker tried to kill me. So we're just going to let him suffer out there in Sioux Falls and not be able to find Bobby or Rumsfeld. But I like his spirit, man. To Rumsfeld, Bobby's dog. May ye rest in peace. All right, so I'm going to set up the stream, and we're going to get it going, guys. I realize that I'm only talking to one person. Who's in here right now? How's it going? Or is it just me? It's probably just me. Oh, hey, what's up, sweetheart? We'll see if we can get some other people in here, but otherwise, this will just be a live stream and a reaction video, and you and I can talk, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and set up the episode now. And yeah, we can have fun. I don't know if you want to, if you have the episode downloaded or something like that, Amrita, I can put it in like a Dropbox for you or something like that if you want to watch it on your laptop. Or like I can put it in the Google Drive and I can share it with you. How's that? Okay, give me a minute. Give me just a second here, and I'll put it in the Google Drive and I'll share it with you. Just don't tell anybody that I have access. I gave you access. Give me your email so I can share it with your email. Ugh, I need a shave. I haven't worn this hat in a while. I need to get a new one. This hat cost me like $80 when I first bought it. I bought it like 15 years ago. I guess it was made in Germany or something like that. It's really good material, but it's so old. Like the inside of it got all fucked up and ripped and stuff like that. So then when I had a bigger head because I was fat, like it just didn't fit very well. Send me your email to my phone or something like that. Obviously, I'm using my phone for lighting right now, but I can use my other one for that too. I need to get like little lights that I can put on my laptop, or as soon as I build out my podcast studio, like it'll be much better. But obviously, until then, like, yeah. Like, picture like a corner, like I'm pointing to a corner over there, like I'm gonna have a corner desk and stuff like that, and I'm gonna hang up a TV like right up here. So not only do I have a TV there, but a TV here, so I can I can watch stuff from there if I'm working on the computer facing that way. So that way I don't have to strain my neck looking at the television. But then again, I also have I have a curved television, so like it might work. Who knows? We'll see. All right, Green Fairy 25. All right, give me just a second to put it in the Dropbox and stuff like that, and I'll show it to you. You're spoiled. I spoil you, Amrita. Spoil you with my freaking voice too. Have my teeth in even. I'm saying I'm gonna talk like this to you because I have my teeth in, and it's not awkward or anything like that. Oy vey, you're funny. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. I like your hair though, like the new hairstyle. Like you do look a lot more confident that than like with the other hair. Not to say like your other hair looked bad. Like I said, it was just kind of in an awkward phase. Like I remember when I was younger, I was trying to grow out like a shag, and because I had receding hairline, the front of my and the top of my head wouldn't grow at the rate that like the back of my hair would. So it looked all fucked up. And like, not to say that your hair looked bad, and your hair looked 10 times better than mine ever did back then, but that's kind of what it reminded me of. Okay, views, downloads, views, downloads, views, downloads. You don't have do you have a Twitter, Amrita? How is this open in a different program? Alright, why all of a sudden have I forgotten like how to fucking put files in this? Doesn't make any sense. Come on. Add a file. Upload files. There we go. Yay! Figured it out. Hey, quit scratching in there. Get out of your box, alright? You don't have to fucking scratch your box if you take a shit for 10 minutes. Stupid cat. Didn't you see that I'm trying to fucking watch Supernatural right now? You're interrupting me, Cortex. Dick. I'm gonna send you to Sioux Falls too. Fucking have you find Bobby's dog, Rumsfeld. Hopefully you get eaten by him on the way. Dick. Cortex, come in here, you bum. All right, got it. It's just uploading now. It's gonna take a few minutes, sweetheart, and then usually he's not bad about the box. Like it's the other two. Like Ayanami doesn't cover up her shit for some reason, and that means she didn't fucking teach her children how to do it. So they just sit there in their box and just fucking scratch at the box for like an hour, to where like Cortex used to be really fast about it. Like he would cover his shit, clean his hands by scratching against the wall and then get out. But because he's a fucking old man now, and he's obviously has an infamy or something, man. Like he's been really bad about scratching the box for like 10 minutes too. That and like he constantly wants to sit on me. And like it's at times where like I'm trying to fucking eat, or like I have the laptop in my fucking lap. Fucking dick. But I mean, he is the coolest cat I've ever fucking met in my entire life. I will tell you that. Like, he's not a regular cat, that's for sure, man. Like, it's like that fucking scene in Rocky where he talks about his dog and he's like, hey, Adrian, I don't think that Buck-Kiss is like a regular bulldog. I think he might be some sort of other animal. And Adrian's like, what do you think he is? He's like, I don't know, man, but he just doesn't seem like a dog to me. It's pretty much what Cortex is to me, man. Fucking doesn't seem like a cat. He seems like he's like Salem from fucking Sabrina the Teenage Witch, man. And but he just can't fucking talk. He's like a guy that got stuck in a cat's body or some shit like that, or like reincarnated as a cat, and like he can't talk to people, and that's why he's such a whiny bitch all the time, While that, Salem was a fucking character in the actual Sabrina the Teenage Witch comic. If you ever go back and like if you go on YouTube and you type in very few people like know this. Elvira, the chick that used to like fucking introduce like B horror movies on the weekend and shit like that. Elvira used to have almost had a fucking sitcom, and the original pilot is on YouTube in 3 parts, and they fucking stole Salem, or like I guess that like Elvira stole Salem from the Sabrina the Teenage Witch comic, but they had a cat on their couch that talked way before Sabrina the Teenage Witch did, in regard to Salem in the other show, the original show with what's her face, not Sarah Michelle Gellar, but I can't remember her name, but she's another chick that has like 3 names like that. But you said that you watched a little bit of the new Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Netflix. Does Salem talk in that one too? I hope so, because if not, man, that's pretty upsetting. So, like, does he talk too? Do you know? Was he even in the first episode or whatever? Or the first couple episodes? All right, so we have 6 minutes left for the episode. to get uploaded to the drop or to the box there for you, and then you'll have to download it. So that'll only take a few minutes because you have high-speed internet. So we'll work this out, man. We are gonna work this out. Yeah, Melissa Joan Hart. He just did motions, huh? Like, what do you mean? Like he like fall? Like, what was he like, Lassie? Like he didn't really talk, but like he pointed things out to her by like, fucking either meowing or like making her follow him. Like that would be funny if like Salem turned into Lassie, fucking evil Lassie. Salem the cat is an evil Lassie. I wonder who'd win in a fight between Lassie and Salem the cat. Like, that'd be pretty fucking awesome, right? We should put out a poll, like who would win in a fight between Lassie and Salem the cat. I have money on Lassie personally. I don't know, man. I think that fucking Lassie has the upper hand. I mean, Salem would probably like win it in a fucking like joke battle or like a roast, but I think Lassie, Lassie has Lassie's too smart, man. Lassie would go get help, She'd be like, yeah, I'm in a fucking fight with a cat, an evil cat. I gotta go tell Jimmy that I'm about to fight a cat, and he's gonna know exactly what I said through fucking barks. Yeah, but he couldn't fucking do magic as a cat though. If he could do magic as a cat, he would figure out how to fucking reverse the curse that's made him a cat. To where fucking Lassie is like a God-given gift, man. A dog that can fucking, make humans understand it through barks. It's fucking pretty fucking crazy, man. Just saying, man. He's got the holy, or she's got the holy Trinity on her side. Yeah, I really don't remember very much about Salem as a character. I do remember that it was like a curse to where like he fucked up or something like that. And that's what made him a cat. What did he do in the new one that made it to where he was a cat? Did they say? Anybody that's watching this, like, after the fact, obviously it's a live stream now, but like afterwards, it's not a live stream, So, with that being said, if you wonder why we're talking about, Salem the cat and fucking whether or not he would win in a fight against a Lassie, it's just because we're waiting for a file to download. So, the only person that's actually in this room right now is able to watch the show. So, basically, if you're 25 minutes and 30 seconds into it, which that's what the time code is right now, fucking fast forward if you want to see me talk about Supernatural, because I will. I'm gonna do my live reactions just like I did the last episode on Facebook, and it's gonna be fun, man. In fact, I should probably fucking upload that video from Facebook because I didn't have live streaming capabilities back then because I had a bunch of stuff that I still needed to verify on YouTube. But now that I can not only upload videos but live stream, I guess I should probably put that one on there so it's complete, So that's something I'll work on too. So as of right now, if you're wondering, like, what's up with the content? Where's your guys' videos? Okay, one, it's been a very busy time for me and Jade. Lots of snow, lots of fucking, other shit like, you know, me trying to get into school, doing taxes, stuff like that. And since the show was off for a month anyway, I wasn't like putting pressure on myself to get out a show every week. Like me and Jade, we decided to do extra bonus shows for you guys, and we're gonna do bonus shows for you guys, especially like during the summer and stuff like that. When the show is off, like we're gonna go back and we're gonna watch some of our favorite episodes, and we're actually gonna put polls out too. We'll watch some of your favorite episodes and stuff like that. So when we put polls out, you should definitely, hey Dick, you should definitely, participate in the poll, as well as, if you want to see more live streams, you're gonna want to. Every week I'm gonna do a live stream doing my reactions. But if you want to see more live streams with me and Jade, as we, not only fucking make fun of Jackers and that, her blood rivalry with him. Because let's be honest, fucking Jackers is a dick. But you want to see other stuff too? Like you have like questions for us. Like the last question I took was like, what character would I want to bring back? Which there's two, obviously Jesse, and then fucking Ash. I want Ash to come back so badly. Ash is my fucking character, man. Like I would write the shit out of Ash. Hey man, you left. Why did you leave, Amrita? Why did you leave? That's so rude, man. I'm texting you right now. Why'd you leave, man? Why'd you leave? You're the only thing that's making this a legit live stream. Now, like, nobody could know for sure. But I'm just messing with you. I'm sure you'll be back. Either way, the episode is now completely up and ready to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and share the file with you, or share access to our drive here. And like I said, I just need you to like not give access to anybody else or anything like that. Green Fairy. What was the number? Green Fairy 25 at gmail.com. Whee! All right, Ghosh. I shared the file. Anyway, sorry for the dead air there for a second. I'll have to edit that out of the video. Anyway, I shared the file with you, Amrita. Let me know that it works, and I am going to start watching it, and let me know when you're able to like press play and stuff like that, because I will give you a countdown. Okay. And it's okay. I understand. Like, my phone does that too. My phone does that when I'm trying to fucking record. Like, I'll be in the middle of a fucking recording, and then all of a sudden it'll stop recording and say, touch the screen to activate the camera. I'm like, no, man. Obviously, I was recording for a reason. Like, what the fuck? So, that's why I need to get a new like I need to build out my podcast space finally, and also I need to use the camera on the laptop, but I need to build better lighting. Obviously, like this lighting is it sucks. I would use my cell phone, but the light on it is so bright, man. It's so bright. Aside from that, I made some mac and cheese, which I'm gonna go actually get another helping of before we start doing this because I like to eat when I watch my televisions. Yeah, this is a red light. It's because like I was telling you, I get headaches because of sunlight and stuff like that. This red light like super helps me in that regard. So also when I do videos with Jackers and he's like, like I told you, I do. Like my last one was on Bill Maher, and I'm also doing one on Captain Marvel and stuff like that. It's the Red Light Special, and I use the TLC song "Red Light Special" as the theme music for that. But I will be right back. I'm gonna go get another helping of mac and cheese, and then we'll get this party started. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this thing. Time to get fucking supernatural. Season 14, episode 14. Ouroboros on the fucking docket. I made homemade mac and cheese with farfalle. It's my Russian Scottish recipe from my dad's side of the family. What we do is I use mozzarella and then I get sharp cheddar cheese. Like really sharp cheddar cheese. And then also a little bit of Velveeta. What you do is you put the Velveeta with some milk in the microwave and let it melt down. Not only do you make like a regular sauce for it, but you also put regular cheese on top. And it's nice and gooey and delicious and fucking awesome. I put a little oil in it too. So I'm not just using milk. And the secret is you put a little tomato sauce in the middle of the layers. So you put tomato sauce in the middle layer. It's noodles, and then it's the cheese sauce, and you put a little mozzarella, a little shredded cheddar. Then you put noodles. And then I'm sorry, in between that layer too, you put the oil. You put noodles. Put a little bit of I'm sorry. Let me start that over. It's noodles, cheese sauce, mozzarella, the shredded sharp cheddar. Then you put a little tomato sauce, and you also season it how you want it. And then you top it off the same way, and it makes deliciousness. So that's it's a Scottish recipe of mac and cheese, or a Scottish Russian or something. I don't know. All I know is my dad's side of the family used to make it all the time, and my dad's side of the family is Scottish and Russian. So I'm going. I said it. I meant it. I'm here to represent it. Oh, I need to find my back scratcher. Anyway, are you ready to go? So you do you have it open and stuff like that? Yes? Because I'm going to start watching in 3, 2, 1. Wait a second. What the hell was that? Oh, shit. For some reason, I accidentally started from the end of the episode. So let's start this again. Luckily, I didn't see like exactly what it was. So 3, 2, 1. I. I don't know what happened with Jack, man, but it looks like something's fucked up is gonna happen.
When Jack's waist was taken from him, he failing to kill, Sarah's and gobbled each other up.
I had a feeling that either his grace was gonna come back, in this episode, finally, or he's gonna lose his soul because he keeps burning off pieces of his soul. And we know what happens when you don't have a soul in this show. So we'll see what happens. But I think that he might get his powers back, and we're gonna have a problem with Jack. He's gonna be a bad guy. Drama, drama, drama. I'm gonna put it on pause real quick, just a second. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna watch it now. I can't really wait. All right. Sorry. I am where it says Raton, New Mexico. So if you want to go back to that point, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, who's this pretty boy? Oh shit. What is he? A ghoul, maybe? Yeah, that might be ghoul because they eat bodies, corpses. Literal liver and onions, eh? Liver and onions. Ugh. Gross.
Interrupted, don't we, Felix? So let's just make sure we have enough time for a proper supper tonight, shall we?
I wonder if he's one of those people that like he's like the submissive part. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what he is. They had one of those in the last season, or not the last season, the season that Sam was
Snack for later.
possessed by Gadriel. Like it was a snake creature like person. and they had to like ask the. It's the one where Dean, could talk to animals. Meanwhile, back at the Men of Letters bunker. I was wondering if it was going to have to do with a snake or something like that. Considering the title. But obviously something big is going to happen with Jack. What was up with Cass? Why was his powers going off?
He's cooking the body parts again.
I got nothing.
Oh, come on.
Seriously? How does this keep happening?
Right.
We have this.
Boris is a giveaway.
He's all cut up. No restraints like last time.
But,
He was killed recently. I suspect he was very much alive. when the
that
Covenant
doesn't always mean
started.
snake.
I don't understand. Why don't any of them fight back?
Yeah, who just let themselves be eaten. Hey, I'll say it again. My money's on witchcraft.
Oh, you. Always.
Fucking Rowena.
Because a lot of times it's witches. Rowena, your tracking spell was supposed to make this easier.
There I was in the middle of a glorious rosewater and vanilla oil massage, hidden away to an exclusive desert spa, when you called me, begging for my
Yep.
help.
Well, because we've been chasing this guy.
She has been gone all season, man. I thought she was hanging out with Charlie.
Is that you asked for my assistance and I obliged? And while
Or
the
new
killer
Charlie, I
it
should say.
certainly looks as if he was here quite recently. I'd call that a success.
Oh, yeah, that's a success.
I love Rowena.
Hello, Castia.
Okay, looks like our dinner guest here. His name is Dennis Barron.
Apparently, ever since she tried to fuck
This is his
Gabriel,
house.
man, she's been into
So,
angels.
Forced entry and no restraints.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
Well, not everything.
Maybe it's his pet.
I mean, no pictures in his phone, and this place doesn't exactly scream.
I thought for a second, like maybe the snake might have been a witch or something like that, because there was one episodes where it was like a BDSM type situation. Like there was
I'm not dying.
Okay, so
what do they call it? Submissive and like a
now claim the lives of at least 6 people.
master or mistress or whatever.
That we know about.
Aye, but this is the first one I've seen in the flesh. Do they all have these black lips?
Yeah, or just black patches of skin around the face and neck.
Yeah, but we've been more focused on the missing eyeballs and cannibalism angle.
Does the black lips mean something?
Darling boy. Everything means something.
Oh boy.
Feed you and bring snakeskin.
My cup.
You know, the last time I saw Jack, he
Uh-huh.
was on death's door.
Can you go get it for me, my chance, please?
You see, oh, it's just some magic, and think I'll leave it at that.
Okay, listen,
If it's not out there, can you give me the other one?
you don't need to worry.
You say worried. More curious. Speaking of which, I'm also curious as to how your brother is managing to keep an archangel locked away inside his mind.
Yeah.
Because
That's
he's
fucked
Dean.
up, man.
Dean is Dean. He's fine.
For how long?
The fact that Dean can do that, man, is crazy.
Won't
He's a
work.
strong guy.
Another way to keep Michael locked up or kill him. But for now, staying busy is good.
Like I said, man, archangels. We gotta make them archangels.
You know, like I said, I got you.
Now we gotta switch. We gotta change the narrative, man.
I think you're saying have a chance to crack it.
They do have many books.
Yes, they do.
I should write my 2-episode spec scripts and bring it with me to Comic-Con. Like bring copies with me to Comic-Con.
Indeed, I'm fine with what you're doing. And Even just sitting here and having a cup of coffee is an arguing feat. I can't imagine the willpower it's taking to keep Michael in prison.
Are they in a Bickersons? I hope they're in a Bickersons. Yep, coughing blood again. What happens when you fucking burn your soul off? Not to mention you're a Nephilim.
Are you really fine?
Like, this might be the last episode for him, like, as a regular person. Like, in order to beat whatever this fucking thing is,
I'm fine.
like, he might burn the rest of his soul off, and that's fucked up. But me and Jay do know that, like, the 20th episode is called Jack in the Box. And, like, there's been this box for the last few episodes that Dean wants to put himself in. So there's definitely some fucked up shit that
Michael's in
we're
there,
gonna see.
and he is fighting hard to get out. And I can't let my guard down. Not for a second. I'm barely even sleeping.
Have that girl.
That's not sustainable. No, it's probably not. But no point complaining about it. It's on me. No, it's on us. We
Come
are
on,
here
baby.
to help you. I
Well,
know that.
gotta be,
And I appreciate that.
gotta be.
I
Right?
do.
Lay down. Lay down, baby. Fucking Jack.
Look, before the kid gets back, I know I agreed to give you guys time, Dean, and we will find a solution, okay? But if you don't, we still have plan B. Dean, come on. Coffin. Ocean. Done.
What? What is your problem? Lay down. Freaking what? I don't know. Sorry.
Are you alright? I'm fine.
Like, please don't yell at me while I'm on my live stream. Okay?
Nothing. Okay, these killings, it seems like there's a ritualistic quality to the crime scenes, right? It's almost liturgical.
They don't know the fucking meaning of that word.
No. Yeah, so now I knew. Maybe we're wrong. And
Yeah.
This isn't a monster at all. Maybe this is
He's like fucking, he's like Spock.
who's been getting.
Like, I think that, like, if I remember right,
This is a monster.
like, that was one of the
Even if they're human.
inspirations for the character. It was Spock, but even, like, more dense.
Okay, yeah. So you said we have something.
Okay, so we've made some progress.
This is like an AV club presentation.
What's an AV club?
It's a special group for people who do not play sports. And he's AV club.
Excuse me, boys, but this is a bit more pressing than your hilarious banter. I believe we are hunting a Gorgon.
A Gorgon, eh?
Cursed being with an affinity for snakes and a hunger for humans.
It's crazy, like, how many fucking, like, beasts and shit like that they still haven't gone through when it comes to the lore. You know? Like, it seems like they'll never run out. Like, I don't know if you ever watched the anime or whatnot, but they actually fucking had this one episode where they ran into a beast that was actually good. It was like this fucking, it was this weird fucking Japanese fish that gave people good luck. But, like, for some reason, the good luck would, like, people would go overboard with it, and somehow that they were dying, or, like, it was only killing people that were bad or some shit like that. I can't remember it exactly, but, I mean, the anime was really good.
Like a snake. That makes sense.
Unfortunately, they only did the anime for up to the end of season 2, or season 3. They never brought Castiel in or anything like that, unfortunately. So that was kind of a bummer. Yeah, the anime was cool, man. Fucking Jared Padalecki actually voiced Sam in it, and then like they got this guy that sounds like weirdly like fucking Jensen Ackles, because Jensen only did the last 2 episodes. That and like the designs for Bobby and the that one black psychic that their dad knew, the one that was in that episode where they went back to their old home and exorcised all the ghosts and whatnot. Like she was in it. What's up, Jesse? How you doing, man? No, he's not at full power. I don't think he has his powers back at all. Like, do not spoil anything for me. We're watching the episode now. I'm giving my live reaction to it. So I did think that he was going to get his power back, but no, I think his soul is gone. I think that if he uses his soul in this episode for sure, it will be gone forever, and that's going to be a problem. Thanks for joining us, Jesse. Yeah, this is we're watching it now. So don't spoil it for me, please.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
That is the title of the live stream, though. Live stream. It is live reactions. Since Jade hurt herself in an accident tonight, I decided to go ahead and live stream, and we're gonna have our next episode up sometime this weekend. I have one episode left to put out for you guys, and it's a question and answer episode, as well as me and Jade talking of the episode that we've watched the most that isn't like a finale or a premiere or whatever. So that episode will be out this weekend for sure.
We had a few more of these caustic lines. Other than the guy missing his eyes? Is this amusing to you? No, sir. Sorry, I was a little freaked out.
But yeah, you didn't spoil anything, Jesse. Like, it was pretty obvious that his powers were going to come back, and it's also pretty obvious. Like we talk about our predictions in the next episode of Salt Iron Courtesy about how we knew that his powers are going to come back, and we think that his soul is going to be gone, and that he's going to be the big bad for the rest of the season.
I see you standing alone by the truck reading this note.
But I'm going to put this out as a video, so don't spoil anything else, please.
I will always see you stop, or I will make you stop. Regards, Noah.
Otherwise, man, like if you have any other questions, Jesse, I'm willing to answer anything you got. Like we have a lot of good theories and stuff like that. Comic-Con is coming up here in Seattle, and I'm going to be finishing my scripts out, my spec scripts that I was telling you guys about for the show. And I'm going to bring them out there, and we're going to see if we can get some people to take some notice to them.
This guy, for some reason, he can't see.
And of course, anybody that wants them, I'm going to put them up online too.
Well, apparently you're close enough. So if Jack and I approach Noah on our own, we may surprise him.
Yeah. It's risky, but I think it's probably our best play.
Well, we didn't get your tracking spell ready.
Okay. Everything you need?
Aye, but I should mix up an antidote to the Gorgon's poison in case one of you boys gets sloppy. I'll just need a wee bit of antivenom.
Antivenom's a controlled substance. How do you?
Don't worry. I have a plan. Help! Please help us! Who's our wee doggy? He's so sick.
He's not responding. He's lethargic. We think he might have eaten something.
They probably think. He means that it's my fault for not keeping an eye on the poor dear. He thinks that everything is my fault.
Only not in front of the vet. I mean, I guess it's entirely your fault that you looked away.
He blames me for everything.
I love the dynamic between Sam and Rowena.
Let me take that. What's his name?
Jack.
Jack. Jackie boy. His breathing's okay. Let me set him down on the back, check his vitals.
Thank you so much. Please don't hurt me. I realize it's not pretending to be the FBI, but there are other ways of doing things, Samuel. I thought my performance was quite magnificent.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it? You're the sweetest boy, aren't you?
Poor little dog.
Have mommy and daddy fill out some forms.
It's an ugly little dog, but
You wait right there.
yeah, she does. She's really good at putting it on for sure. So for a second there, I thought that Mark Shepard was going to be coming back to the show because he tweeted. Wait a second, what the fuck?
Well, he seems okay, but we're
How-
some blood work.
Did she turn him into a dog?
Yes.
I can't believe she fucking put a spell on him to turn into a dog. It's so funny. Like that's what happens between the witches that are like the master mistress and like submissive. That's what they do. Like they put the spells on them on the animals and whatnot, or they put the spells on their people to make them into animals. You see, I didn't see that coming, but it's because I'm talking to you. I'm not really paying attention very well to the show.
This will work perfectly.
You might think that they're short, but nah, dude. Fucking Jared Padalecki's like 6'5" or something like that.
All right, let's get.
Move it, Samuel. What did you do to
Pretty
that
good.
boy? When I cast the transformation spell, I felt something else pushing back some other thing inside him. It's volatile magic, powerful, and stitched to him like some kind of parasite. I was curious before.
You can ask me anything at all. We're after this episode is done.
Listen,
I'm just giving my live reactions right now, and then after that, I will open up the floor to you, Jesse. Okay? For sure.
Produce mysterious magic regardless of the cost. That's a very on-brand me thing to do.
well, thank you.
Of course, Samuel. Until very recently, I was the
Because we made a deal.
I need to make a Twitter or I need to make a Facebook page for the show. So if you guys have other people that you know that watch the show and like it, man, definitely I'll let you know when the Facebook is up for the show, and you can have them come like the show, because we need to build subscribers. We need to build
Honestly, it's not like I enjoy eating people.
excuse me. We need to build subscribers. We need Twitter followers.
There's only so many ways you can cook human.
We need to grow this thing. Excuse me.
Sometimes things.
We need to grow this thing so we can do what we want and meet our goals and interviewing the cast and stuff like that at Comic-Con, and maybe actually writing some episodes too, or at least giving them some ideas. So help us out in any way that you guys can. I'll let you know as soon as I get that page up.
It's a pretty biased sample at this point, really.
I mean, just praying what a helpless man.
So, like, I'm thinking the snake is also a human being. I have a feeling.
Must be all that finally waking up from centuries of misogynistic oppression. Good for them. Bad for you.
But we'll see.
It's bad for you, Felix.
If I remember correctly, like that was the deal. Like it was a master mistress, like submissive type deal, or slave type deal.
Yeah, let's go figure out how to work that oven, shall we?
Yeah, it is really fucking upsetting, Jesse. I think it's going to be one of those things that he's going to be back within the next few episodes because there's only 6 episodes left. But they definitely have left that little chestnut away. However, I think that when he does come back, it's going to be a huge payoff, though. And we'll talk a little bit more about that after the episode, too.
She's starting her drive back tonight.
Great. Maggie, hey, I really appreciate you stepping up and handling things while we're gone.
Be safe.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yes.
He's less than an hour west of us and not moving.
All right, well, break out the silver blades. Maggie says decapitation.
Those purple eyes, man. Now that she has her, what is it, cat witch powers or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. I just remember that like it had something to do with a cat power.
A few drops
It's like
of this
Catwoman from
concoction
Batman or
attracting
something.
poison,
From Batman Returns, I mean.
theoretically.
Theoretically. That's comforting.
Yeah, well, assuming you're not all paralyzed or eaten. Off with his head.
I'm not expecting anyone. Are you? Oh, no fair. You're not human, and you're a monster.
Demigod.
See, this is what I don't understand about fucking Castiel. Like, just take him out. Why are you guys gonna sit there and talk? Like, I love Castiel when he doesn't hold back. Like, remember when they all faced Eve, and like right after fucking Dean killed Eve, he was like, "Fucking close your eyes," and he just fucking held his hands up and blew the fucking shit out of everybody in the diner. Yeah, it pisses me off too. Like, not only do I think that Cass should have his wings because it's his grace that Metatron used for the falling spell, but like he's so much more powerful. He's supposed to be like at least Archangel adjacent at this point.
The snake died. Why are you telling the story?
Because I can't quite tell if he's the chicken or the snake.
We're done here.
And that's another thing too, man. I don't like it that fucking angels can be like fucking, whammied like that. Like, why on earth would a fucking monster be able to Mickey a fucking angel? Getting his ass kicked by demons makes more sense than fucking getting his ass kicked by like a werewolf or a fucking, snake fucking monster. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a real pleasure.
Fucking Rowena, fucking doing the spell on him. That's different. Like, I understand that. Uh-oh. That might not be good for us. If he got knocked out like that, who knows what's going to happen with Michael. I think if Michael fucking comes back, man, he's going to make it seem like it really is Dean. Oh! And that's how you do that. That's the only way you can't kill a snake, man. You got to cut its head off.
Can you breathe?
Cass, can you breathe? Fucking Cass doesn't need to breathe. What the fuck?
Why isn't it working?
But he's an angel, you dummy. Oh no. God damn it.
Jack, what are you doing? Are you okay?
Wake up. Hey, Dean. Guys. Hey, wake up.
Right.
Why would he wake up? I'll get ice.
Well, I still can't heal him. I can't even see what's going on inside his head. I can help.
Uh-oh.
Jack, I appreciate what you did for me, but you cannot afford to burn off any more of your soul.
You're gonna do it anyway.
So that's what you have him doing?
We'll talk about it later, Rowena. Now's not a good time. Maybe the Gorgon did something to Dean before he...
Smashed his face into the wall.
Where are they? They're in the bunker, but why are they on a cot?
Clean his wound to make him...
Are they like in a sick bay or something?
We'll see.
Where is Bobby? Like, come on, man. Yeah, I was kind of upset that, or disappointed that he didn't come back for the 300th episode. But then again, on the other hand, I do understand they just wanted to be the family.
Jack. I hate seeing him like that. But he's gonna be okay, right? I mean, it's Dean. It was a fight. It was just a fight. Every time we go out, there's always a risk.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't think about losing him or Sam or you.
Yeah, this definitely is a problem.
Yeah, so do I.
This isn't good.
But Jack, you know, Sam and Dean, they're human. And they're very...
They're human for now. For now. Nah.
Humans and humans burn bright, but for a very brief time compared to, you know, things like us. Eventually, they're gone, even the very best ones, and we have to carry on. It's part of growing up. Losing people. Yes. What's the point? What's the point of being a cosmic being if everyone I care about is just gonna leave? The point is that they were here at all, and you got to know them. When they're gone, it will hurt. But that hurt will remind you of how much you love them. That sounds awful. It is, but it's also living.
Yep.
So when Dean wakes up and he
Through that.
wakes up, you just have to remember to appreciate
Transhumanism, man, it's a fucking problem. Like that show, fucking Altered Carbon, fucked up.
What if he doesn't wake up?
Or Alita Battle
What
Angel.
about Michael?
I don't know,
What
fuck
if-
that
I
movie
don't
too
know,
when you
Jack.
go to that.
Okay, but I could use my powers. No, Jack. I know you want to help, but you cannot. What is the good of having these powers if I can't help the people that I love? If I can't help them when they need it, Jack? It's selfish of me not to. I understand how frustrating it is. I know. You're keeping the snake? Yeah. Alita said that the Gorkins can see people's fate. And
Obviously, the snake has to be the key in this. Like, he's gonna be able to use it for something.
that story, the story about the chicken and the snake. It was just, he was stalling.
Am I right, Jesse? Like he's gonna use the snake for something, right?
What does it mean?
Just say yes or no.
Well, it's a story
Oh,
about
looks like you
being
left.
close to me.
Unless Sam Rita left.
But I guess it's also about being willing to give up the thing you love in order to kill the thing you hate. He said that he
Bro, okay, you're still here.
Chicken.
Might have just been Rita because she told me her phone
Dave,
sometimes kicks her out. Uh-oh.
He's gone.
She's gone. Uh-oh.
Michael,
He's out.
he's gone.
how? This is my
I let my guard down. This is my fault.
Dean.
I told you to let me take that coffin ride to the bottom of the ocean.
Uh-oh.
Maggie,
Oh, shit. How is fucking Michael killing people? Like, who is he in right now? Bye, Maggie. Like, since when can angels do that like that without a vessel? That's the writers of this show, man. Oh shit. Huh, that makes sense. I mean, I
could have burned them all, but I feel like
why did she say yes?
Michael,
that's right. I thought you'd appreciate this vessel.
You let her go.
Please, she's much dirtier than she looks. Must be the hundreds of years of magic.
Rowena never would let you in.
She didn't want to say yes, but
She think it was Lucifer? Huh.
This is all in your mind.
I was gonna say, she like on the astral plane or something?
you're not Dean.
I was. For a while. But it didn't work out. It was him, not me.
You see, man,
And now
they're not gonna let him actually play this character. It's so stupid. Why fucking make the character at all then? Oh, it's so unnerving. Like he was supposed to be able to play this character, and like Dean was supposed to be gone for episode after episode in the beginning of the season.
Sam Winchester's
But-
which makes dinners a bit awkward, but does give one a certain sense of security.
It's so annoying.
So whilst I'm flattered, I think
He stole my hat,
better.
though.
Bye. Then how about this? I'll leave you alive. Find another host. And then I'll kill every one of the people in this bunker.
He did that anyway.
You care about. And you do care about them. No matter what you tell them. No matter what you tell yourself. So, say yes.
This episode is really good, man, because it was like a good episode of The Simpsons. Like the first 10 minutes is really fucking funny, and then it changes into the real story. Like, here we go.
I had no intention of keeping my word, but I think she knew that. If only Dean had used that coffin when he had the chance.
Never too late for a good idea. Same to the cuffs.
That's not very nice. not being nice. What if you couldn't breathe?
Is he gonna kill Michael? Is Jack gonna kill Michael?
What if just fun as this is, I think no more games. This time you all die.
It can't be Jack that kills Michael, not yet at least.
The world burns.
Whatever he just did, it seemed like he just hurt him. Or tried to.
You think you can match me, boy? This power you have now, it's nothing. Just crutch.
Oh shit. I don't know why either, but I'll get to that later. Hold on.
Should have killed you when I had the chance.
I feel the same.
I am the commander.
I am the cleanser of worlds. I will not be challenged by a child. I'm not a child. I'm the son of Lucifer. I'm a hunter. I am a Winchester.
No, he's not. He can't.
You would hurt anyone ever again.
So wait a second.
Jack.
Michael. He's dead.
Jack, are you
Oh my god.
I'm me again.
This doesn't make any sense. All right, give me just a second here. We gotta go on YouTube and see the next week's episode promo, and then we can talk all you want, Jesse, about the episode and everything. I have a lot to say. I'm pretty pissed off right now, to be completely honest with you. But you said that you were upset that they haven't brought back Lucifer yet. I think that that's their only option at this point. But we'll see what happens. Let me see though. Let's see what's gonna happen next week.
It's like we're stepping into a Saturday evening post. Sometimes at night after your sleep, I look at them and I see. We're FBI. Wow, wait, I'm a key man. You're here about Conrad Martin. His head exploded. Like a ripe melon on the sun. Supernatural. Only next Thursday at 8/7 Central.
All right, let's watch that one more time.
This could.
It's like we're stepping into a Saturday evening post. Sometimes at night after your sleep, I look at them and I see them. We're FBI. Wow, wait, I'm a key man. You're here about Conrad Martin. His head exploded. Like a ripe melon on the sun. Supernatural. Only next Thursday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Huh? Interesting little premise there. Doesn't have anything to do with the Yeah, but I mean, we'll see if it's a filler episode or if there's something more. Who else has joined us? Welcome. We just got finished with Supernatural episode 14 of season 14. It was a great episode, except I'm pretty pissed off about how it ended. Well, bye to the person that was just in here. So what's up, Jesse? Hit me with your questions, buddy. And then I will, or do you want me to tell you why I'm pissed off first? All right, so I really so badly want to watch this or want to write the show because these writers, man, they don't know what they're doing. Like, they're not bad by any stretch of the imagination, you know, but seriously, that's how you fucking get rid of Michael, your big bad, for the entire fucking season and the entire, like, last season. He was badass, man. He was supposed to be fucking, he was what they brought in aside from the fucking Leviathan to step over Lucifer. Like, he was supposed to be the big fucking bad, you know, and he was. I mean, I fucking think it was brilliant for them to fucking bring in the Apocalypse World and the Apocalypse World angels and to see fucking like what it was like if the angels were even worse than the fucking angels are on, you know, the, you know, our Earth, you know, quote unquote. And, you know, fucking, not only did they, you know, screw us again on, you know, Jensen Ackles playing another character. And not only did they screw us in him playing a character, but the character that he was meant to play since the fucking show started, which was Michael. But now we don't even fucking get to see like a Michael versus Michael fucking fight, or, you know, fucking my idea, which it was, you know, making our Michael good, and he just got his mind written over by Naomi, just like everybody else, and he was tricked into thinking that, you know, the apocalypse was really starting. And then with this Michael fucking in, and, you know, obviously having Lucifer coming back, like, we had so many fucking, you know, perfect opportunities that they just fucking blew right then and there. In order what? To just give Jack his powers back? They didn't need to give Jack his powers back like that. They could have fucking had them come back naturally like they said that they would. It doesn't make any fucking sense that all of a sudden that Jack has his powers back now because he ate the fucking grace of an archangel. I mean, the grace of an archangel doesn't match up to a Nephilim grace. So what's really going to fucking happen when Lucifer comes back, I wonder? You know, I thought that maybe you see, like, you'll see this in the last episode that me and Jade talked about, but I think that Nick has Jack's grace. Why? Because the same way that Jack woke up Castiel in the empty is the same way that Nick woke up Lucifer. So he may have killed the archangel with the archangel blade, but he didn't kill the Nephilim grace. And I think that Nick just doesn't understand that he can tap into it. But you can't tell me that it wasn't purposeful and that they made the fucking Nick waking up Lucifer scene look exactly like the scene where Jack woke up Castiel. I mean, they closed up on their eyes and boom, there you go. Now, what's going to happen next? Unfortunately, I think they're going to just do fucking more of the same. Like, you know, they killed off Lucifer, which everybody that watches the show pretty much felt that while we love Lucifer, man, and we would love to fucking, you know, see him time and time again, that his arc is over. You know, I mean, how much more could you possibly do? And like, I'm really excited about Nick because this is the first time that, other than the Benders, which was a one episode one-off, and I guess maybe the Thin Man episode, the Slender Man parody, that they had serial killers. Like, Nick is a bona fide fucked up serial killer, and that's the one thing on Supernatural they haven't really done that is definitely like a fucking, you know, horror movie. You know, like Psycho, like a Norman Bates type person. You know, that's definitely fucking Nick. Now, what do I think is going to happen with Lucifer and everything from now on? Well, one, obviously, Jack is going to be the big bad because he doesn't have his soul anymore and he has his powers back, but he's Lucifer's son. You know, that's not good. So they're going to put Jack in the Box in the episode aptly titled Jack in the Box. And Lucifer's going to come back. However, this is where it gets good. We have a couple of different theories. I have a couple of different theories. One, since Lucifer is in the empty right now, and you know, that's where every angel and every demon go when they die. I think that he has the potential to resurrect every demon from Azazel to Lilith to Alistair to Crowley if he really wanted to, but I don't think he would do that. But he has everything that he needs pretty much in order to get everything back on the road to where he gets his apocalypse again. And all he would need to do at this point is let Michael out of the cage. Or, and this is a big or, and probably less likely. I mean, with my luck, this is the way I would write the show, but probably neither of these things are going to fucking happen. He's going to resurrect every Lucifer that has ever died in all of the other universes, which means, like, I want to see what the fucking Apocalypse World Lucifer was like. Like, because if Michael is a fucking douchebag, like, to the point that, you know, he let's be honest, man, he was a dick, all right? Like, that was not a fucking cool guy. And he was way worse than Lucifer ever was, you know? But fucking army of Lucifers, dude, that's, like, wouldn't you love to see fucking Mark Pellegrino play, like, 10 different versions of Lucifer all in the same scene? That would be fucking crazy. Exactly, Jesse. Exactly. Like, if they thought one was bad, fuck, they're in trouble now, you know? Anyway, that's my rant. Rant over. I think these writers are fucking idiots, but go on. Fucking, I love Supernatural. Me and Jade love Supernatural. We're going to have a lot to talk about on this week's episode, but hit me with your questions, Jesse. Yeah, that really doesn't fucking make sense, Jesse. The fact that he couldn't take Gabriel's fucking, grace, but somehow he can eat Michael's and it's okay. That's a fucking plot hole. That's lazy writing, and that has happened a lot in this show since season 5. Like, they have forgotten everything that they fucking set up in this show, and it really pisses me off. No. I don't think he has a soul at all anymore. I think his soul is definitely gone. Like, he was even acting a little bit more robotic at the end there. Like, he was like, I'm back. You know, just the way that he looked, he didn't look like the young man that we've gotten to know that is kind of goofy like Castiel was at first when he was first hanging out with the Winchesters, you know? I think his soul's gone, unfortunately, and there's nothing you can do about that, unfortunately, you know? Why do you think he still has it, Amrita? I mean, to me, it looked like he burned off whatever was left of it by throwing whatever throwing pieces of his soul at Michael or whatever. As Rowena, anyway. You know, I think Castiel too, Jesse, was really clear that, you know, you can't replace your soul, and he wouldn't be able to, like, fix him or anything like that. Like, if you notice, like, Castiel can't fix things that are caused by supernatural forces. Like, he couldn't fix Pamela when he fucked up her eyes, and he hasn't been able to heal anybody else that's been either killed or affected by an angel. So, yeah, you have a good point, Amrita. Like the plot twist thing, like maybe he really does have his soul or something like that. That is the thing. Like the whole thing with Michael leaving the door open for fucking Dean to get back into his body during the Christmas episode and shit like that. Like that was a pretty lazy plot twist too, to be completely honest with you. Like I thought Michael just never left, but that was me. That was just me. Like, man, I wish I had 5 minutes in a writer's room with this fucking show. Like, I would, there's so much better shit that they could do. Yeah, I mean, it was really kind of unclear on how that worked, Jesse. Like, was it that Lucifer was drinking angels to where he got his power back, or was he just using the power of the other angels and he still had to wait for his grace to come back little by little? Because if you remember, when Castiel had the grace of another angel in him, it didn't make him Castiel. It just made him an angel with powers, and that grace was fucking making him sick. But because Lucifer is an archangel, it probably doesn't work it doesn't probably doesn't affect him the same way as say that did Castiel when he didn't have his grace after season 8. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to say, Amrita. I really don't know. Like, I wish that they would like release the scripts to the episodes, and I could see some of the subtext and stuff like that, so they could really, pan out what's going on. Like, I'm thinking about maybe trying to find like used DVDs, or if I find people that have like the season DVDs, I want to make copies so I can listen to some of the commentary tracks. Because I really do wonder, like, on some of the stuff that has happened, like, why it's happened, if they explain why it's happened, and what has really happened, you know? But some of this stuff is pretty confusing. Like, back in season 11 with the darkness is smoke looking exactly like demon smoke. So I kind of wish that they would have made it clear that the darkness is... what is the power that Lucifer tapped into in order to make demons, but they never did, you know? So, I mean, no harm, no foul. I just think it would have been cool of them to really kind of tie that together instead of just being lazy and making them both look like each other, you know? Well, we'll see what happens with Jack in the next couple episodes. I mean, obviously something's going to happen to where, he's either not himself or he's not, he's definitely not like the Jack we saw when he had his soul and he also had his grace, So we'll see what happens. I'm of the mind that he does not have his soul. His soul is gone, but it's at this point it's 6-5 and pick him on the odds of which is which. Which means pretty much 50-50. I would flip a coin on it. Castiel does have a soul, how do I put this? No, Castiel does not have a soul. I think that it's within his angel wiring, Jesse. God made the angels to exalt human beings let me rephrase that. God made angels to protect human beings and love human beings as they loved him. So I think that is within the wiring that, you know how they can tap into the wiring of the angels by like screwing in shit like into their head and stuff like that. I think that that's actually within their coding as an angel. And that's why he cares about Dean. Now, just like a robot movie where like all of a sudden the robot gets sentient intelligence or artificial intelligence. I think that Castiel's a lot like that in the fact that like he's a singularity. He's one of the angels, just like Anna was one of the angels that was they had it in them to rebel. And obviously any angel that rebelled fell with Lucifer, and basically they had to be killed. So yeah. What do you mean? Would they be more smart and they're more capable? Give me an example of what you mean by that. And you're right, Jack is half archangel, but that means he's a Nephilim, though. That is what a Nephilim is. When it comes to what a Nephilim really is, Nephilim are supposed to really be like 14 feet tall. They're supposed to be giants. What a Nephilim is when the 200 angels, which is a third of the host of heaven. So I don't know if there was only 600 angels in heaven on the supernatural planet, the supernatural universe. But in our world, like if you read the Bible, a third of the host of heaven fell with Lucifer. And when the third of the host of heaven fell with Lucifer, they took human women on as wives and they had children with them. And that is why God decided to flood the earth, because when he said that the human race had become impure, he didn't necessarily just mean sin. He meant that, the bloodline of Noah or the bloodline of Adam had basically been tainted by the angels that fell and took wives of human women. And that's why Nephilims are considered abominations, even in supernatural. Honestly, yes. I think that all the archangels, like, you see that all the archangels kind of have personality, It seems like God kind of, Chuck even said, that, it takes a lot longer to build an archangel than it does a regular angel. Like, and it takes the stuff of, like, primordial creation. So he definitely gave them a little bit more, under the hood, if you would take it like that, And I don't think that all the angels are like robots, Obviously, you had Anna, you had Uriel. Uriel was supposed to be really funny, but and he also rebelled. Like, to me, it actually, like, when it comes to Uriel and it comes to Zechariah, it seems like they're the ones who planned out the apocalypse. Like, they might have pushed Raphael and or at least Raphael over the edge on it when it came to actually getting it done. I think that Gabriel left because he didn't want anything to do with it. And like I said, I'm kind of holding out hope that Raphael wanted Michael to start the apocalypse with him too. He didn't want to, so Raphael conspired with Naomi to write over his mind and get him on board. So I've been on here. It's almost midnight now. I'm going to give you one last question, Jesse, if you have one. If not, I'm going to give it about another minute here, and then I'm going to get off here and relax. My back is hurting. I need to sit back and whatnot, and I also need to work on some other art-related stuff. So thank you for coming, Jesse. I really appreciate it, bro. Because they were dead. If you remember, you go back to when they were fighting Amara, he couldn't wake up any of the archangels because there was no archangels left. He said that in order to reconstitute them, he would need to basically rebuild their grace, and rebuilding their grace would take a lot more time than they had. That was basically the way that he explained it. Like I said, I think that Nick woke him up, and he also has the Nephilim. He has Jack's grace, if you remember. Lucifer took in Jack's grace. Now, obviously, it's really hard with these writers because not only have they kind of fucking contradicted themselves so many times, like, for instance, like, what was it? The name of the first Reaper, Tessa. Like, remember when he had fucking Azazel? Azazel possessed Tessa, and then they basically made fucking Reapers like angels, except they were basically Reapers. Like, they were an angel. They were part of the angels or something like that. So basically, they made it to where a demon could possess an angel. That's fucking retarded, So it's kind of like that, man. Where we're at now, the writers have gone fast and loose. They're kind of playing with fire when it comes to their own continuity, and I guess we're to the point that we can, with the right amount of power, we can resurrect anybody. And I think one way to write it off is, saying that since Nick has the has the Nephilim grace, and since Jack has the Nephilim grace, and they make it out to be that maybe that Jack could be even more powerful than God, or at least as powerful as God, as a Nephilim, because they said that like he could burn down the universe because the power of a Nephilim is like 5,000 burning suns or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly what the wording was, but I guess you'll just have to chalk it up to Nephilim grace. Like, Nephilim grace is pretty much the fucking get out of jail free card when it comes to explaining shit in this aspect. All right, Jesse, thank you once again, man, for coming on. Amrita, if you're still there, text me, or whatever. Otherwise, like I said, we have another episode that's in the can. I'm going to be posting this weekend. Me and Jade are going to be doing the episode for this episode of Supernatural tomorrow, as long as she's feeling better and she didn't seriously hurt herself. Otherwise, we will see you next week, and I will be doing another live stream, so be here. When I do my live streaming, I'm usually doing it at about a quarter after 6 Pacific Standard Time, because that's when I can get the episode downloaded. So if you guys want to see me every Thursday a quarter after 6, as long as I have time, that's when I'll be watching the episode and doing my reactions. All right. So I shall see you later. Like Jade would say, don't get possessed by any demons. Later, guys.